Hi guys, today I have a video for you on my Tier 10 German battleship, the Kurfürst. Now, I chose this for several reasons. Uh, Sticking on the theme of, you've got to play smart. But the other thing is, so many people have always asked for a tactics and strategy video on maps. On this map, what do you do? Don't be stupid. Oh, well, geez, Pud, now you're sounding like a pompous asshole. Well, you have to see what the enemy's doing, where the enemy's doing. Basic tactics work on every map, except for Ocean, because there's no islands to hide behind. But basic tactics will always prevail, or 9 times out of 10 work, because they're basics. It's an ever-evolving situation in this game. You come up with the world's greatest plan, and it's gonna fail the second you run into contact with the enemy. They're gonna do something you didn't plan for. Trust me, they're gonna do it somehow, some way. But I noticed our carrier, and it's a tier A carrier, and I'm not too worried. If you notice, I'm not running the legendary module. I'm running the other module because it gives me better AA. I can live without the reload of the guns. I did it before I had the legendary. I think I was running reload, but I mean, it's just one of those. I'd rather have the AA, a little bit more AA protection, because we all laugh about AA, but if you're smart enough and stay grouped up with everybody, that little extra flat cloud could be the difference between a squadron getting wiped and a squadron not getting wiped. Is I have to blow my nose. Now, while it is still just a tier 8, the guy in the carrier, I don't know him from shit from fucking Shinola. But I know the clan is a highly skilled clan. And I'm going to leave it at that. Carrier in the game, you got to stay grouped up. Doesn't mean everybody has to go the same way, but you still got to be relatively close to a group. Even though it's just a tier 8, because guess what? Just because you're the one tier 9, you could be protecting the other ships. And, I get this crap all the time. Oh, I'm a tier 8 carrier in a tier 10 game. Granted, I don't think there's anything horrifically AA. Okay, like, that anybody's going to write home about. But still, yeah, you are going up against tier 10 AA and tier 8 planes. But if you notice, there's a large group heading to A. Us. There's a larger group heading to A. I'm starting to think, do I really need to be over here? It's a DD, a Minotaur, and a Lion. Like, we've got a Donskoy, the Oland, an Alsace, Montana, PT Bag, or whatever the hell it's called, a Yamato. The Frederick D. Grosser Frederick D. Grober is coming over here. I can't fucking say it. The FDG, and I'm sure I'm gonna get pinged for it in a comment. But the FDG is coming over here. It's just like, Jesus Christ, we're just piling on. The enemies haul pretty much at B, because, well, they own C. There's 2 cruisers and now our carrier, who, for whatever reason, for the love of God, while sending his planes up the entire freaking time, noticing, probably bitching to himself about broken ass AA, still kept sailing to that side instead of saying, well, shit, I was pretty much safer on the other side. They all came to me. And instead of turning around and getting out of there, because Here's the thing, basic mech knowledge. Look where they're all at. Those guys are going to get overrun. It's a matter of time. There's no way around it. And like I said, this entire time I'm thinking, should I be over here? Do I really need to be over here? I'm trying to do this stupid mission to get to 180 freaking secondary hits, which I hate missions like that. You know, like, oh, you got to do it all in one game. It really messes with me. It's always in the back of my mind, I need to get these hits. I need to get these hits. Instead of trying to play my play my game. So at this point I look, I go like, okay, Mogami's dead. Hindenburg's dead. Like,
taken the lead.
There's a shimmy, and then our CV. And our CV ain't gonna do shit, and it's not because of the great tier 10A. It's because they're all goddamn lumped up. You know, our CV's in trouble. CVs can be the game changer. And if you doubt me, you're gonna see it change the game here. So might as well take shots in on Montana because 1, he's broadside, 2, he's low, 3, he's really only thing I can shoot. But I'm like, okay, I've got to become somewhat of a target. Maybe do something to help our carrier. You know, I'm like, oh, curve first. And, you know, this is where not having a legendary module comes into place. If I wait a little bit, I could push up and potentially finish the other curve first. But I'm like, yeah, Montana is still angled. Or he's still somewhat broadside. You know, let me get rid of the closest thing to me. Don't think the curve first is going to heal up that much of his HP over me. You know, so I'm thinking I've got the health advantage. But the other thing I'm thinking is, where's the DD? What is the DD doing? There's a Minotaur. Maybe I could get lucky and blab, but no. I don't want to continue to show broadside to everything. This is what I noticed. The Montana gets the kill on the Minotaur, but I really think my hesitation is maybe what saved me, but maybe what ended up being the difference. Like, you know, you don't know X, Y, and Z. Now, the other thing is I got manual secondaries. So I usually pre-select the target that I'm pushing into. Like, I believe I've got the Prince Eugen selected for my secondaries. So when they do get in a range, it starts shooting right away. I don't have to really stay on top of it until the guy dies. I just whack that guy, and he was bow on. There goes the last vestige of anything trying to slow these guys down on the side. And, oh, it was a Shimakaze torping, doing stuff. You know, if you just push through and be a bully, guys, there's not much they can do. You know, you know, even though it's a shimmy, now I'm kind of like, ooh, is this guy going to go broadside enough? It's a Donskoy. I should be able to delete him if I can just get those Citadels on him. Managed to get one. There's the Gearing popped up. Gearing smoking up. Pop my oh crap button. Where the hell are the fucking torpedoes? Because I guarantee you, torpenises are coming my way, because he ain't gonna smoke up and start shooting unless he's got torps coming my way. At this point, I'd rather go broadside to all these battleships than possibly eat a bunch of torpedoes. There's the curve first that was slow, but you know, now he's not. The Alsasses are friendly, still just going for it, but that's what I mean. That GK wasn't able to heal up that much health. If I was able to actually shoot correctly, probably would have done more than 1,000. But you know, here comes his second heal, and he's still willing to show some side, so I could easily get a 20k salvo on him, you know, if I aim correctly. Oh look, torpedoes. If only somebody would have thought they were coming. But I mean, here's the thing, that's why I popped my hydro. I don't know how he sent them to my reacting to him. Now, I am reversing into the Musashi with my secondaries. I'm trying to still be a presence in this area. Because what happens when a carrier gets spotted, guys? 9 times out of 10, everybody just ignores everything else and shoots at the CV. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe I can just delay all these guys pushing. Now, I put my secondaries on the GK because he needs to die. I see the Don's going like, maybe that guy's got to die. You know, my secondaries finished him off. Musashi finishes off the LSAS. Now I'm in a losing battle. You know, I've got a Musashi, a Repub, and, well, luckily the gearing left. But, I mean, I definitely don't want to be showing broadside to the Yamato. Most Republics go bow in, so I'm like, well, I'd rather eat 3 shells than 6. You know, and just because the Musashi is actually showing enough side, that's 9. But, you know, I'd rather eat less from a guy showing broadside, and even though the Repub is showing broadside, he's going to turn in. Going to go bow in because he doesn't want to be broadside to me. But here we go, guys. Carrier spotted. I'm turning, I'm giving broadside a little bit more to the Musashi just because I want more of my Nurembergs to be into this fight. And like I said, I really was trying to farm for some secondaries, but I'm like, you know, I've got to take shots, and on these replugs, there's no way I'm going to just outright kill him. I'm like, you know what? Screw the Musashi. Let me get some stuff going in on the Repub. I'm like, the Yami should be able to win that fight. You know, this is still anybody's game. You have 2 freaking destroyers to our 0. They're going to have a carrier over our 0. Because for whatever reason, the guy never decided to move. What, you know, like, what can I tell you about, oh, this is the best position? That's a really good spot for a carrier to hide. Unless the entire freaking enemy's on that side and your team's on the other side. Then you gotta hide behind the island behind A. You know, basic map knowledge. You don't need a, you know, you don't need advanced tactics if you have a hard time with the basics. You know, advanced tactics coming to, yes, you have to play the stuff enough to understand these spots. And it's going to be the same almost on all of them. Now, because I did go down to try to save our carrier, I am on the fucking J line, which everyone's like, oh my god, there's a retarded battleship on the J line. Wasn't going to be bowing to those guys. I'd rather be in a position to where I could kite away and get out of there in case something bad happened to potentially me. But, you know, the enemy got BCAP. You know, we don't got a carrier. They got a tier 8 carrier. And look, guys, everybody's spread out. Everybody's taking damage. And AA is now damaged. So God knows how much is actually left. And now that tier 8 carrier can come into play. Looks like our Yamato was flooding, but I'm trying to get back to the Yamato as fast as humanly possible. While at the same time, you know, the Yamato should have been coming towards me. There's a carrier in the game. So what if it gets one rocket plane off? That one rocket sets to fire. You're screwed. Hey, can we guess on what the Gearing's doing? I bet you he dropped torpedoes. Oh, look, torpedoes! I'm just as shocked as all of you. But more importantly, I was actually surprised that the Montana was able to get rid of the Gearing. Now, I look at the Montana and I'm like, okay, this guy's only lost a quarter of his health. Maybe pulled off some heal. Whatever. He's healthy. Maybe he's got a lot of AA left. Let me get closer to him so we can maximize our AA. We have to get on B. You know, as fast as humanly possible, which is why you do not see me turning. I need to get the cap, you know, fairly quickly. You know, turning kind of kills your speed a little bit, so I'm just like, okay, I need to get close, and when I get close, I'll make my turn, just so I can maintain some of my, speed. The other thing is, you know, our Frederick the Grosser is still fully healthy.
5 minutes.
Our Teabag, or B, whatever the hell that thing's called, he's fairly healthy. I'm actually the one that has the least amount of health pool, and I throw that in air quotes, because I'm below half health at sitting at 52k. Haha, thank you, 105 base HP. But our Montana's now at half health with us. So I mean, we need to group up. We can still win this. The DD is on cap. He has to be on cap somewhere. How do you know he's on cap? Donskoy was too far to deny the Montana. It showed the DD's last known position was going in the camp, and we're not getting the camp. So if it is the Donskoy isn't going to round a target. Donskoy wants to get some distance to shoot over the island or shoot at something, as what they are doing. Well, the DD just has to sit there and say, yeah, nope, you guys can't this gap. You have to come out. You have to come to me if you want this cap. There's the Lion, and I'm thinking, okay, the Lion and Donskoy are going to make a play for A, and I'm like, well, okay, Donskoy's not making a play for A. I don't know why.
The enemy is about to win.
Might as well take a shot in on him, but of course, I thought he was actually going to slow down, so these shots just don't go anywhere. And it's at this point where I think, fuck AP bombs, this is going to hurt. Which is really want me to get closer to the Montana. The Montana's, is clearly coming out. But what is the enemy CV doing right now? All he's doing is spotting. The Akazuki's, what I'm assuming, going through is minus one of two things. Crap, here comes two German battleships with fucking Hydro. I can't sit on this cap any longer. I can't deny it because I'm going to get Hydro. Both sides are exposed for me. I need to be in a safer position if I want to live to potentially help win this for my team. I don't know why the Frederick is now turning out. Maybe there was torpedoes, but I see a Donskoy, and I want to get rid of this guy. That's all I thought. I'm like, okay, I gotta get this cap, and then I see him like, what the fuck happened to the Frederick? I'm like, that guy had a shit ton of health. Now he's next to dead. I wonder if he ate some torpedoes. I wonder if his Hydro was on cooldown. I wonder, why the hell are you pushing a DD if your Hydro's down? The only reason I delayed my Hydro is to guarantee the guy was on a camp. There's torpedoes. He's still around these islands, so he probably just reversed out. Shit, at that point, even if I had a plane, I probably would have popped it if it was available just to see what this guy was doing. That shot brings us so much closer to victory. We now have two caps, and the only thing going through my mind is, we're going to lose the Frederick. I need to push this DD. Oh, look, the Frederick's dying, burning. CV's doing an awesome job of actually just spotting for his team. I'm like, okay, my Hydro's going down to 14 seconds. I was trying to get to where I thought he was. I'm trying to slow down, turn in, to minimize these torpedoes. And because I did that, I only ate one torp, so instead of it being, 9 or 10k, it was only 49. Montana, okay, he's doing the right thing, going to D. I'm going to say our cruiser's kind of doing the correct thing, too. Like, we need to come on different sides of this destroyer, because, we don't want to both be coming from the same way, because then it turns into, it's not a 2v2 fight. The guy, for the most part, knows where both of us are. My Hydro's down. I'm not spotted. Immediately see the DD. I believe I clicked them for secondaries. And I'm like, okay, if this guy dies, there's a really good chance we can win this. Need to kill this guy, pull off the close quarters. I'm like, 12 seconds. All we got to do is survive for 10 seconds and we're going to win this game. Is the carrier's coming in for a drop in on the cruiser. And boom, we lost the game. So all you guys sit there and say utility carriers can't do shit or can't be a difference maker. Legitimately, that tier 8 carrier won the game for the enemy right at the end, while the points lead was constantly going back and forth. Now, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do hope you take something away from this, from my ramblings and my rant. Please remember to compliment good teamwork, good team play. We are quick to report, slow to compliment. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and have yourselves one heck of a great day.